Be ambitious for the higher gifts, and I am going to show you a way that is better than any of them. If I have all the eloquence of men or of angels, but speak without love, I am simply a gong booming or a cymbal clashing.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold.
If I have the gift of prophecy, understanding all the mysteries there are, and knowing everything, and if I have faith in all its fullness to move mountains, but without love, then I am nothing at all.
And just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul?
If I give away all that I possess piece by piece, and if I even let them take my body to burn it, but without love, it will do me no good whatever.
Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up.
Love is always patient and kind. It is never jealous. Love is never boastful or conceited. It is never rude or selfish. It does not take offense and is not resentful.
And when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn, some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it.
I, Michael, take you, Megan, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honour you for all the days of my life.
And in the end you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, still looking up. Well, I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough. He knows we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. Give up on.
I'm Megan. Take you, Michael, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you. In good times and bad. In sickness and in health. myself.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honour you
all the days to come.
for the days, all the days of my life.
Love takes no pleasure in other people's sins, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes. Love does not come to an end. The word of the Lord.
Well, I won't give up on us,
Megan,
even if the
take this ring
skies get
as a sign of my love
I'm
and
giving
fidelity.
you all
In the name of the Father,
love.
and of the Son,
Still looking
and
up,
the Holy Spirit. Amen.
and when you're needing your space
Heck.
to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find.
Michael, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got here. We got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on us.
I know it's not traditional for the bride to make a speech at her wedding, but anyway, who knows? But anyone who knows me knows how hard it can be to keep it quiet, and today is no exception. However, I'll try to keep it short, as I know the day is full of speeches and I'm quite keen to see my dad on the dance floor. Oh dear. Firstly, thank you for all coming, and thank you for all your wonderful gifts. We really appreciate your kind gesture. I know most of you took time off work and travelled a long way to be here.
Us, even if the skies get
Okay.
There you go.
I can't see.
You all right?
And I want to say how much it means to us to share our special day with family and friends that love us.
Suck it up.
I'm not drunk. I know. Yeah. I know for the majority of you, it meant making huge efforts of rearranging your personal lives as well as arranging travel and accommodation, and we appreciate that more than you realise.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a
You know the saying goes, to marry a rich man, I couldn't have married... hang on. I think I got this wrong.
I don't know if you all know, but I thought I don't know why I was nervous, but when I first met Megan, I went over to her parents' place. It was more of a asking to rent a room / crash at her place while I did courses down at Brisbane. And I don't know why I was nervous, because I was just looking for a place to stay. Well, things led from one thing to another and spiraled out of control, and here we are today with my beautiful wife. She told me once her dream was to be proposed to at the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Well,
I didn't get that.
no, you didn't. Now, she told me that. I'm like, okay, I'll take that on board. Cool. That's her dream. I was going to add that bit. Well, I got there, we got to Paris, and I'm just like, few people probably know, well, I think they know where the conversation's going, but I'm not going to add that little detail. Okay, I might just add it in a little bit. Now, we're walking along, and she reckons she never, I just couldn't handle any more being with me like time. She reckon I was irritating and everything else. I thought, well, that's perfect, because in about 10 minutes I was going to pop the question. I'm just like, it's really wrecked the moment. So anyway, we finally got over that. I didn't ask her, because I got under the Eiffel Tower, and honestly, it looked like a construction site. There was fences everywhere, it was people everywhere. I'm just like, I don't see this place romantic. So I kept the ring in my pocket. I carried it around for 4 weeks in my pocket, on and off buses, in and out of taxis, trains, rowing about getting mugged, because it was pretty bad over there.
Oh God.
Anyway, we were travelling the Greek islands and come across this nice little island called Capri.
In Italy.
Italy, was it? It was somewhere. It was out there. There was a lot of places we went to, and a lot of them I can't remember. Anyway, it's a little island, not many people there, not too many tourists. And we went down to this beach. We were supposed to be getting back on the cruise ship. And I said, come on, babe, let's go for a walk down the beach. Well, it was more like a stony beach. Big rocks, wasn't sand. And she's like, we've got to be on the ship. I said, it's all right, we've got heaps of time. Let's go. She's like, oh, okay. So off we went for a walk. And we walked along, and there's not many people around. So I dropped down on one knee, and she's like, what are you doing? I mean, give me a chance. And I popped the question. She's like, are you for real? I'm like, well, yeah. She's like, can you get up? You're embarrassing me. I'm thinking, come on. We don't know anyone here. Why are you embarrassed? Anyway, I got to the point, I was on 2 knees. The rocks were starting to hurt. She's fair dragging it out. Eventually got an answer out of her. No, it turned out to be a really good trip.